As you can see in this part of the garden, the perennials are pretty well finished flowering, so I'm going to add some new ones, and here are just a few ideas of the plants that I'll be adding. For example, this is a gorgeous variety of Coreopsis daisy, and you can see how prolific flowering it is. Now let me just take that away for a second and show you the one here in the garden, because this has been pretty for weeks as well. It's really a very nice combination of kind of an orange or almost brown color and the yellow. Now the important thing always with these perennials in the garden is that you take the time to cut off the dead spent flowers, and then they'll flower for a longer period of time. Coreopsis is a great one, and this is another one I'll add down further down the garden. Look at this one. You know, we've talked a lot about spirea, and this is a one that does exceptionally good in the shade. And deep back in further in this bed, we have some shady spots, so this is one that's going to go in. It's an Astelbe variety called Sprite. Very, very pretty, very low growing, and you can see what a prolific flowering variety it is, but they like to be protected from the hot midday sun. Now up here I have two different varieties of sedums. In fact, these are called the blood sedums, and this one is called tricolor here, or stone crop actually is the name, but it has a tricolor leaf. In fact, if you look very closely on the leaf, you'll see the green, you'll see cream, and you'll see a tinge of red almost. It's rose in color. So you have the three colors, that's where it gets its name tricolor. And then this is the true dragon blood, this particular one. And then look at this low growing ground cover, a great one to use in the garden. You can use it even between stepping stones if you want to. This is the low growing beautiful variety of ground cover. It's called the Blue Star Creeper. You can use it in so many different places in the garden. And look at the foliage and the flower on this one. This is called Silver Thyme. And of course it has the thyme fragrance as well, but flowers beautifully in the late summer and into the fall months as well. It is also a low growing plant, and it likes full, hot, bright sun, so that's an ideal place in which to put it in the garden. Actually, all of these plants, except for the Astelbe, need a bright sunny spot in the garden. Here's another one now. This is also a succulent, very, very pretty. It's called Sedum Autumn Joy. And of course it gets its name because it flowers a little bit later in the fall season, late summer and early fall. The color of the flower is kind of a cream to pink in color. It's very, very pretty, and you can see very prolific in its flowering habit. So these kind of plants used in the beds here behind me are really going to brighten up the bed for the rest of the summer season. And I think that's kind of nice if you can plan for all seasons in your garden too.